The breeze has been our savior today.
It really has. And now it's the type of breeze, you know when you stand behind an air condition where the breeze is hot? It's now a hot breeze. Thanks a lot, Houston. But Imran Khan, the left-handed Imran Khan, will be in the wicket. He had a couple clean hits for maximums in his innings. And we're going to have Trump, I think. Trump?
Josh Trump joining Imran Khan Jr. Now, Imran Khan Jr., as you mentioned, actually had a really lusty six. Big blow off the hips. Very good shot.
It was.
In minor league, what is a typical role that he plays?
Same thing. He's going to come in and be a closer. He will come in and try to use the V and hit through the arc of the ball and strike a score overhead. Okay, so Abash, who's the closer for Nepal in the bowling side, Abinash rather, is going to have the first delivery to Imran Khan Jr. Short delivery, and that is a wide. Exactly what you do not need in a super over. So that's when the coach for Nepal says, Abinash, you see what you just did there? That's what we don't need in a super over.
Yeah, I mean, Imran Khan Jr. is a tall man, and that was a towering delivery. And this is why you practice.
Full delivery this time, whipped off the pads. And they get 2 runs. Excellent running by the Houston Hurricanes.
You know, it's really interesting. Pace bowlers always seem to fall back onto the bouncer. And it makes you nervous in these situations because if it comes off really well.
Yeah.
But if it comes off the bat really well,
then everything goes to you know what.
That's right.
Abinash, Imran, full delivery, whipped off the legs. Just one. So we had a wide delivery. Then we have a 2. And now a single. 4 runs in just 2 deliveries.
Nepal have a very experienced bowling coach in their side, Rod Estwick from Barbados. Former West Indian player from 2016 to 2022 is their bowling consultant for this World Cup. It's a lot of experience they're coming in.
You talk fast bowlers, you talk Barbados. Joel Garner, Malcolm Marshall, Wayne Daniel. There's a host of them. Holder. So, Josh Trump gets a chance to face Abinash, the closer for Nepal. Only 2 deliveries gone. Remember, the first one was a wide. 4 runs on the board. Look at the space. Does it beat third man? It does. Is that going to be 4 wides? No, it's going to be buys.
The intention was right. He followed the batter. Made sure he got it wide of the batter. But it was fast and it was a little too wide.
Impossible for the wicketkeeper with the shot going right in front of the wicketkeeper's eyesight. So hard to pick up the ball.
Especially when you're keeping up at that kind of pace.
Yeah.
It really gives you no chance.
That's a thankless job. That and doing my taxes, 2 most thankless jobs you could ever ask for.
You know, there was a poll done recently in Canada. Would you rather go to jail for a day or do your taxes? And people did pick jail.
It's quiet. You get to think about, you have your time to yourself. You're going to get 3 square meals. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. And then you go home.
Keeps your life simpler.
You thank everyone and you go back to bed. Not that I've ever tried that before, but Abinash to Trump. Full toss, paddled away. First boundary. Abinash starting to crumble.
This is not what you want from your spearhead bowler in a super over. This is a full toss, down leg. And Josh Trump, look at that, just helping it along the way.
Love it. Technique. Didn't have to do too much with it. He understood what it needed and just helped it over deep backward square. So, the plot thickens. 4 deliveries gone. 12 runs on the board. 2 to go.
Well, they did want to practice a super over, and the batters are definitely going to have a little bit of work ahead of them.
Yeah. Josh Trump with a fantastic finesse shot. Outside off stump and work through mid-wicket. Actually, it's through square leg. Mid-wicket has to come all the way across. And they get an easy 2. So that's 6 runs from the last 2 deliveries. All of a sudden it's 14 now. And Munali, still 1 more delivery remaining.
1 delivery remaining. Can he get that Yorker right? He's missed the mark a few times now. We've got 14 runs on the board.
Well, the batters have shown every single time they are going to move all the way across their stumps to the offside to help it to the leg side. They have not evaded from that philosophy. So certainly Ambinash has to predict the movement of the batter in this delivery.
Keeper Anil busy. He's moved back from the stumps now. Keeping back.
Oh my word, he's batting on off stump. And bottom edge. And that's just going to be a single. And that's the end of the super over. Abhinash survives. 15 runs in just 6 deliveries. The Houston Hurricanes have put up quite a formidable total in just 6 balls.
Yeah, could not have asked for a better over. 15 runs coming off of it. This is good practice for Nepal though, and it's a good call on practicing the super over, because if you see Abhinash's over, his figures, he started with the wide and then he gave 4 byes that were fairly wide, trying to adjust to the batter, moving across the stumps. But you have to be so accurate in these sort of situations.
Absolutely. Well, the super over is complete, just well, at least half of the super over. The second half is about to commence. We'll be right back after these messages. Houston, Texas, in this fantastic cricket complex. I'm here with Monali Patel. My name is Ryan Davis, and we're in the midst of a super over, Monali. We saw Nepal win the game outright against Houston Hurricanes. They wanted to practice the super over. The first half of the super over didn't go as well as they planned. Let's talk a little bit about Abhinash and his concerns in those first 6 deliveries.
Yeah, struggled with the ball, Abhinash, unfortunately, starting with a wide. And credit to the Hurricane batters who did put him under pressure. He went for quite a few runs, 15 runs in that 1 over. We saw a very wayward bye of 4 runs, and he was lucky it wasn't called a wide, because even with a batter following him, it was quite wide. And all in all, a fantastic effort from Hurricane. The batters for Nepal, they've got their work cut out for them. 16 runs to win. We're just going to wait to find out who the 2 batters are going to be. And Ryan, you mentioned earlier, you know, it's tough to actually put yourself or visualize yourself in that situation of a super over. You can practice it all you want, but it is never going to be exactly the same as being in a super over.
Correct. And all eyes were on Abhinash. He was the closer. Now we're looking to see the closers for the batters. And like you said, Monali, it's going to be execution. Even there's emotion and no emotion, executing the plan, either going over the top or going over the top square of the wicket. What is the plan, whether you are a high on excitement or nervousness or calm as can be? What is the plan for the 6 balls? And we have our batters.
The 2 batters, Kushal Bortel and Kushal Malla. You know, we don't give enough credit to staying in our ground and playing through the line sometimes. 15 runs isn't that much. You don't need to get the big 6s in. If you can get your 4s, you can rotate that strike. I don't think it's a target that is that out of hand for Nepal, as long as they keep the pressure in check.
Correct. And like you said, staying within your box, keeping your shape. People highly underestimate that, putting your hands through the ball. Well, just to give you guys a quick picture of the field for the Hurricanes. We're going to have a short third man, a deep point, deep cover, deep mid-off, long on, and a deep square leg. That is the 5 players on the boundary. And the bowler, we're going to get confirmation here. So here it is. First delivery. High in the air, and it's gone for 6. Well, if there's one way to start a super over, that'll be the best way.
What a way to start the super over. It was over pitched, picked up beautifully, and dispatched straight down the ground.
I think it was just a little too full, Monali. And you have to say, excellent shot, hitting right through the line of the ball. And that was Kushal Malla.
Well, we're talking about stroke play and forgetting the 6s, but I think Nepal's got a whole other idea. They want to try and finish this in 3 deliveries.
They have a different plan. So Pinar, full delivery is gone again. A towering 6 to get them within 3. One shot for 6, second shot for 12, and now we have 3 runs remaining. Pinar
completely missing the mark on that occasion, Ryan.
Absolutely. Well, he didn't bowl in the original match. He's now 2 balls in, and he's none for 12.
I think
you know, we always start off cricket in different areas. You can always branch off or pivot. Here's Pinar. Malla, best delivery is bowled. But it took 2 massive 6s to find his mark.
And that pressure that should have been there at the beginning of the over is gone. 2 6s, you're down to just 3 runs left. You got 3 deliveries to come.
What if he bowls 3 dot balls? I'm going to put the microphone down, walk in my car and drive home if that's the case. I'm out of here. Pinar to Malla, and he hits it right back past him like a golf shot, and it's gone for 4. So Nepal win the original match, then win the super over in a canter.
No bother whatsoever for Kushal Malla. Moves across the stumps and is dispatched straight past the bowler. 4 easy runs in the end, and I tell you what, the only person who's going to be upset in the super over is going to be Kushal Bhurtel, who had to pad up, put everything on to get out in the middle.
He did.
Didn't face a single delivery. That's the end of the super over. Easy work from Nepal.
Absolutely, and what a competitive performance by the Houston Hurricanes. They put up a decent total, but Pinar had other ideas, and so did Malla, who finished it off in a canter. But what a fantastic day of cricket. It was Nepal putting up 147, defended it from the Hurricanes, came down to the last over. Then they asked for the super over for practice. 15 runs put up by the Hurricanes. Nepal came back, destroyed that, courtesy their towering left-hander Malla. And now they've won 2 matches in a row. I think it was a good day for the Nepalese.
Absolutely. And a good day for their fans as well. Thank you to all of you who have watched this. Thank you to all the fans who came out here to support Nepal. We will be back tomorrow with another warm-up game. It's going to be following the USA-Bangladesh game, which starts at 10 o'clock. And right after, we'll have the Hurricanes taking on Nepal again. Thank you again for joining our broadcast for today. And we will see you all tomorrow.